Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is April 17, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and you come back for more. For those who are new, I like to do demo videos, intro videos, and sneak peek videos. And the demo video I'm going to do today is in regard to the Keurig K70 coffee maker. This is pre-owned. There is no user manual with it or original packaging that comes with it. And I have my display table set up behind me. And I'm going to do hopefully a quick demo and show you what it's all about, talk a little about it, and then we're going to end this video out. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Hey folks, here we are with the Keurig. This is the model K70. And I'm going to do a live demo here. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet as possible. I know for a lot of people say, yeah, I didn't hear that all the time, but your videos always run a lot longer than expected. I'm sorry, guys. For all intents and purposes, this video is going to be for the potential eBay buyers. It's going to be basically a video for eBay buyers. And this item is going to be on eBay. And I'm going to embed this demo video at the bottom of the description. So if you are interested in purchasing this item and you want to see it working, well, for those who see it now, I mean, before, let's say, you're going to probably end up watching this here before it even goes on eBay, but I just wanted to, bring that to your attention, that this will be up on eBay. I don't have a price point for it, folks, so I don't know, what the actual cost is going to be. I'm not going to go too high and I'm not going to go too low. I like to try to be fair and stay in the middle somewhere, It will be offered with best offers as well. The reason why you see these items out here, these pieces here, is to show you that these are the items that were hand washed with soapy water and stuff like that. The unit itself is pretty clean. However, I'm just going to move this stuff really quick over here. There is a floor over here. Now, I don't know what happened here. It seems like it's got like a little indentation here, like I don't know, something that was heated by it, whatever, but the only thing I could think of, maybe a toaster was there or something like that, or I don't think it's the unit itself because it seems to work it functionally works, to be honest with you. I haven't seen anything bad on it. Like I said, I had this thing on here and I don't see anything, where there's any problems or anything of that nature, any electrical problems, not that I know of. So everything seems to be functional properly, as far as the way I see it. I don't own a Keurig. So I don't have any user guides on it. I'm sure it's self-explanatory. I'm sure it's not hard to figure it out at all. So it's basically what it is. But this is the only flaw on it. Otherwise, the unit itself, the coffee maker itself, is pretty clean. Like I said again, I don't know what this is from. It looks like it could have been heated. I don't think it's anything in here. I don't think it got overheated or anything like that. But like I said, that's the only mark on here that I could see here. All right. Otherwise, the only thing I could think of, folks, well, honestly, maybe there was a toaster next to it or something like that. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But anyway, that's the only thing. Otherwise, it's very functional. Everything works on it. So let's turn around this way here. Okay. Now, as I said earlier, these are the parts that you see here that were hand washed. Okay, so just to let you know, there's still a little water residue in here because, like I said, I hand washed it with soap. So everything looks pretty good in here as far as that. Nothing's broken. Oh, I'm dripping water over here. I didn't empty enough of it out. Let me get a paper towel for that really quick here. Actually, I'll just use this hand cloth here just to dry it out. I don't need to get anything else wet. Anyway, they got that little float level in there as well. That thing goes up when it's too high, whatever. Then, like I said, I washed that out. This here, I believe to be a filter. That's what it looks like here. Again, I washed this out as well. Okay. So I guess that's as good as it's going to get. All right. So we got that. Now I'm going to start assembling it together, which is not much to assemble. I'm going to put this back in here, like this. All right. And they do want that to be exposed like that, as far as I know. I don't think this turns. Oh, there you go. Does it turn that way? I don't know if this is a locking mechanism here, if it locks in there or not. I don't want to force. I don't want to break it, but you got that little dial there. It goes from 1 to 12. Okay. I would think that's indicating it's a 12-cup coffee maker. Anyway, so yeah, let me put this here. This was again washed out too. This is where you put your the Keurig coffee, of course. And that snaps in. Okay, so, and we're going to put this here. Now, when you're filling this up, folks, you don't have to necessarily take it out. If you're going to do like I'm going to do, I'm going to use the tea kettle, unless you want to wash it out. If you do take it out, let's say you're a person that wants to fill it this way here, you want to fill it out of the unit itself, I wouldn't. I would just put it over here like this. Make sure it locks in like that, snaps in, or else you'll have a little water over here. I had that when I was testing it the other day. I had that happen, and I didn't have it all the way down. It wasn't depressed all the way. Again, this lid was washed. The cover, and it just opens up like that. This was washed, of course. Coffee base goes with that, and so is the metal plating. Now, the metal plating does have some little markings on it, whatever. I guess that's from the ceramic cups going on and off it, whatever. So it's just a cup, to catch, I guess, the coffee if it spills. It goes in here, which is good. Good thing. All right. So anyway, let me get a teapot of water, cold water here, and I'm going to plug it in. I have an extension cord over here. I like to do live videos, folks, so that's why I always leave everything the way it is. I just got to get a connector. I forgot about that. The 3-prong connector. Okay. I'm using an extension cord, the old type, and you need this type of fitting, this piece here for it to convert it to the right plug size here. Well, just say that there like that. Okay, so I'm going to plug it in. Now, for those who are wondering how you turn it on, the power switch, let me just close it for a second. It's over here for those who don't know. That there. It's right over here. This is the power switch here. It's to turn it on and off. When I first got it, like I said, I don't own a Keurig coffee maker. I was hitting buttons over here. I said, how come this thing ain't working? It's broken. And then later on, I was looking at this. Oh, geez. I go, here it is. It's back here. So we're going to power it on. You can see the lights are on here now. I'm going to get a teapot of water and a mug. And we're going to put that right over here like that. Empty mug, of course. Smoke no mirrors right now, Mike. Anyway, let's keep that like that. And I got a tea kettle here full of cold water. And it says not ready. Well, you can't see it. Let me just show. I wanted to show you it's functional. Let me just move it in. Let me zoom in. I hope you guys don't mind, but I like to do this where you get the full effect of everything. So let's zoom it right over here. Okay. Now let's see. That should go off when I do this here. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to check it out live too. All right. So here we go. Let's pour water in here. You noticed the light went off. It says not ready. The thing that said add water. So we know that we know. Oh, here we go. Drip water here. This happened the other day. We know that that's functioning. We know that the sensors are working in there, because if not, that would have not functioned. It wouldn't have worked. Let's close the lid. All right. I put this back over here, and let's see what we got. The functions here. Just to see here. Let's keep it like this so you can see what I'm doing as well. You can see the buttons there. Let me just move this camera right over here so you can get a little better view of what's going on here. Kind of like get it right there. All right, let's just adjust it that way, and we go that way. Now you can see you got the buttons over here. I want you to see the functioning here, how we do it. Okay, it's as you can hear. Just want to keep quiet for a second. That's the heating element, no doubt, in there, heating up the water. And when you hit this on here, you get some different functions here. So the menu you have over here, it's off. Now you have a set clock, you have auto, on, off time, brew temp, and brew size. Okay, now if you guys are seeing that there, I'm looking over here. Let me just zoom in a little more here so you can get an idea. Okay, so you can see that that's what's going on right now. And when you move out, let me just show you the button again, what I'm hitting here with the menu. When you move this button down, like this, it pans it down, it moves it down. So you can set the timer up. You can set off time, on time, brew temp. Now I'm not sure, you could set the temperature, I think it goes up to 192. If you don't want it too hot, you could see, you could adjust the temperature, okay? I like my coffee hot. I'm not going to keep this here, of course, but that's as high as it goes. It goes 192 degrees. And then when you move it down, you keep hitting the menu button, it gets you down to the brew size. Okay, so now you can see the different size cups there they got, depending on how many ounce cups you got there. I think it even goes down to a teacup kettle, but we're going to keep it on the one there. If you want to adjust it, you could always just hit the button like that there. But I don't want to do that one here because then we'll have the water spilling. So we're going to go back there, and you use these buttons here, left and right, to move it to go from side to side. So we're going to move it one more over, and we're going to keep that side. I know it's a little smaller, but again, for all intents and purposes, we want to keep it that way. Okay, so once you finish with that, you're going to get that light that's going to come on. Just to activate it, now we don't have a Keurig cup to put in here, coffee, I don't have a thing to put in here, so let me just back up over here. I opened it up like that there. We're just going to close just to activate it, okay? Now, let's zoom back in again. Zooming back and forth, right? I want you guys to get the full effect. You know, that's why I'm doing this here. I want you guys to get the full effect. Now you see it says ready to brew. Okay? So now we're going to hit the button over here. All right, we're going to hit this button here. I'm going back and forth looking at my camera here. Every time I have to adjust it in and out. I'm going to hit this one here, and it's going to say brewing. Now let's get the full pan here so you can see it. All right, and that's the sound it makes. I think that's normal, folks. I don't own a Keurig, but I believe that's the way it's supposed to sound. As you can see, the water's coming out. Okay, so you can see it works like that there, folks, okay? And then when it's finished, it will take you, I think it warms it up again. I don't know what that sound is. I don't own it, so that's probably a normal, I guess that's a normal function. You can see it's not ready there. And I guess you're ready for the next one. Then you're ready for the next one here. So this is what we got going on, folks, here. And as you can see here, you can see the steam coming out. Okay, it didn't only filled it up a little quarter way there, whatever. A little coffee ground in there. I rinsed that a couple of times. Well, not that. I ran water through it a couple of times to do it. Let's make sure there's no more coffee grains in there. Okay, so let's try it again. Test it over again. When you get it, if you are the lucky buyer, I recommend that you do the same thing. Let's try. Let's try going to a different size pot, cup size here. Let's try, because that was a little small. Let's try this one here. Let's go to this size here. We're going to try this size right here, folks. We're going to try this one right here, the one that was next to it. Okay, so let's see what that's all about. Let's hit that there. All right, first you got to activate it. So we're going to open this up again here. We're going to open this up like that. Oh, let's hit this one here first. Okay, there we go. And now we'll have to be ready to brew. And as you can see, it's getting ready, and there we go. Like I said, I believe that's the normal sound it makes. So there we go. Okay, that's pretty much the perfect size right there, that cup size. I'll allow a little there. And you can see this came out pretty clean there. You can see that came out clean. There's no coffee grains in there. I've been testing it out, making sure everything's working with it. You can see it's steaming hot. You can see that steam coming out of there, folks. So, yeah. So that's what we got going on over here. If you are, again, folks, interested in this Keurig, it's the model, K70. And that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any comments or if you need any additional information on it, please let me know. I do not have any original packaging for it because this is pre-owned. There is no operator's manual with it, user manual with this here. So it's very self-explanatory. You don't need, to be honest with you, it's all menu driven. You're not going to need a manual with this here. I don't think so. I mean, to me, I could figure it out myself, and I'm not a Keurig coffee pot maker, or a coffee guy that owns this machine. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So, and if you needed it, you could probably download a user guide, maybe offline, off the internet. You could look into that for yourself. I don't know. But me, to be honest with you, if I was to buy this here and it didn't come with the manual, it wouldn't make a difference to me. It's a nice pot. Like I said, I don't know what they go for brand new. I would assume something like this would go for a good dollar. So I don't know, but I can't. Like I said again, in regards to putting a price on, I don't know right now. But check it out on eBay, and that's basically all I want to do. Just do the demo on here, a demo on this Keurig K70. Thanks for stopping in and checking it out. Well, that concludes the demo video for the Keurig K70 coffee maker. In a second, I just want to bump out of here really quick, and I just want to show you, I'm going to give you the URL as to where you can get the owner's manual online. You could print it out if you choose to do so. And I'm going to show you right now where it is, so give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, folks, here's the Keurig K70 owner's manual that I was telling you about. And I'm going to drop the link below, so if you do buy this Keurig from me, you will be able to print the manual here. You can see up here on the top here, it's from 1 to 20. It's got 20 pages, and I'm just going to scroll down. Now it's got the little print icon there. It will allow you to print it out. Don't worry, I'm going to drop the URL down there. But for those who would like to, have a manual, and you don't, like I said, this is pre-owned. I don't have original packaging or to use a manual. You may want to, go to the site and print this out for reference, for future reference here. But you can see it has all the information that's needed. Okay. I was using the machine without it, but there are some people that like, text with it. I'll be honest with you. Whenever I buy something new, I like the idea of having a user's manual with it, because, like I said, sometimes even you say, well, I hardly use it, but it's always good to refer. You could always say, well, I could always go online and look, but who wants to look at it online when you could have it readily available in your hands, right? So yeah, you might want to check this out. It's only 20 pages. If I was going to keep this for myself, which I'm not, I would probably print this out most likely for myself. Especially if I'm going to keep it. What's also nice about these printers, these coffee makers, I'm thinking of my printer I have to put up. You could also, they also have parts for it too. So if you want to have, basically, replace certain parts in here, you could do that there. Basically, what you would do is just go over here, do a Google search, and I did it before, and just type in Keurig K70, right? And it will have parts. So if you need a part, you can go over here, and you can get like basically the whole pump kit here. You can get that as well. Okay. They have other stuff here, Keurig replacement. Now, some stuff they have where you can go to toolparts.com, direct, whatever. These are the websites. Of course, you can go to eBay. Jet.com is another one you could buy it. The filter, I guess, the reusable filter. Well, here it is over here, the filter starter kit for $10.89 at Walmart. And here's the one over here, the Keurig 1.0 water filter starter kit. Now, that's what this one has in there built into it. Now, again, if you do buy this here, you'll be responsible for changing it, because I don't have any to give you. If I did, I'd be more than happy to give it to you. Okay, so you can get parts for this as well. So don't think it might be an older model, but you could still get parts for it. And it's got it over here too, Keurig parts, coffee maker replacement parts. And I guess you can go right to the place itself, the Keurig website. That's what it looks like here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And they have it up here. See, the website is www.keurig.com. You can replace your water reservoir. Okay. Again, you got to make sure though it's the one for you. That's got to be for your pot of your coffee maker, I should say. Yeah, and here's some of the replacement parts. Okay. Now, I mean, if your thing becomes obsolete, if you don't see it here and where they stop making it, then most likely you're going to have to go to eBay to check it out. Okay. Or you could call up. They got a number right here. You can call up customer support, and you could do a follow-up with them and see, hey, I'm looking for a strainer or whatever. What was this thing here? The replacement tray, drip tray. You could call up and find out, give them the model number with the K70 and see what they have to offer. Okay. But again, it may be an older coffee maker, but I'm sure you could still get parts for it. And if not from here, if they start the manufacturer starts making it, you could just go to eBay and probably get it as well. Okay, but for all intents and purposes, this is what I wanted to share with you guys over here. So, for the people who are, and again, just to give you guys a heads up, this video is made for the potential eBay buyers, because this item is going to be on eBay. And if you are interested in it, I don't have a price point right now for it. because like I said, I don't like to charge too high or too low. I like to kind of stay like right in the middle. So, and it will be with best offers. So if you're going to make a best offer, all I could ask for is, please folks, if you're going to make it, please make it reasonable, because like I said, sometimes in the past I've been getting crazy offers, and it is so insulting, because I mean, you know, what the potential buyers want to sell, you know, offering is, it's like, you know, it's like you might as well just give the item away. So please, I have no problem with best offers. Just make it reasonable, okay? But anyway, let me bump out of here and close this video out. Okay, I hope that information helped, folks. If you did get a takeaway from this video, if it did help, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post new future videos out for demos, intros, you know, and sneak peek videos, please hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Pasini signing off. Until next time, bye-bye now.